Good afternoon, blue collar men, millennial men, what's good? Today's video, I will be teaching you in 6 steps on how to grow an online affiliate marketing business. How to make money online. In 6 simple steps, I'm going to show you how you can start making money online and potentially full-time income that is job replaceable to allow you to quit your job. So 1 second, let me share this on my other account. Just a minute. Making sure it's live. All right. I'm going to go into some details on exactly how this works, and I really want to break it down and simplify it and dumbify it kind of. That's something, that information, I don't give that out publicly or personally. If you're curious about how much money you can make with this system, that's what we can talk about today in the compensation plan. All right, so this is for just the average blue collar dude that wants out of their job, just how like I used to be, because I know that in days like this, it's 100 degrees in Tucson, Arizona. That's where I'm located. I'm from Northwest Ohio, and I used to do a lot of mechanical work under semis and really a lot of trailers. And I know that it's really hard work when you're busting your back and maybe you got pain in your knees from rolling around on the ground, like doing oil changes and greasing the brakes and doing that kind of work. To me, it really sucks. And I knew I wanted to get out of that kind of a situation because of the pain. It was just so high. I was like, what am I doing? I can't do this stuff. Where can I get a white shirt with sweat stains like that? I don't have sweat stains. That's perfect. All you got to do is go to Walmart, get a white t-shirt, and Ohio has a tough wrestling program. Get a white t-shirt and then get out and run, and then you'll get sweat stains. All right? I've never seen that kind of comment. That cracks me up. I appreciate the engagement. Yeah, I'm from Ohio, Ottawa, Glandorf, and yeah, they do have a good. They really do have a good. Hey, you can run as far as you want. They really do have a good program, sports program, basketball, football, all that kind of stuff. Which actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Wrestling. A lot of people go to state. I know this guy went to state recently from OG. We go to state in basketball once in a while, in football. I was on the soccer team. We were this close to making it from state. Ottawa and Gladford. I'm not sure what you mean by Gladford. But, yeah, Ottawa, Glandorf, in northwestern Ohio. That's where I'm from. So you guys know a little bit about me. It's just, Lima is 30 minutes south of where I'm from. So that might resonate with some of you guys. Toledo is north, like an hour north. But I'm glad sports got brought up because actually that's a lot of where I'm from. We're really big into sports. And blue collar, a lot of times, is big into sports. A lot of blue collar people did the football, right? So you're probably used to the 2 days. So you're soaking your shirt, getting sweaty in soccer. And yeah, I actually do think they have a Taco Bell. They have a Taco Bell, they have a McDonald's, they have an Arby's, they have Subway, they have Wendy's. So yeah, it's a nice little town of about 5,000 people. That's where I'm from. Now I'm living in Tucson, so it's only like 6 o'clock where I'm at now. In Ohio, it's like 9 o'clock. So if you relate to that, and maybe you did football in high school. A lot of people did football. The football team is huge, right? So maybe you did football. Or maybe you did soccer like me, right? It's that time of year. Conditioning is going to start in the summer. the hottest month of the year, July, like July and August and that time, and then fall season's right around the corner. And a lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people, but people in football and sports, they have two-a-days. They have conditioning. They have hard practices to go through. And look, I can just tell you this. If you've done that, you can do this too. All right? If you can get through basic conditioning, running for miles, and running with your pads on, and doing like the suicides, like touching the line, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, with basketball and the soccer fields too, or tennis, or wrestling, or whatever. You know, a lot of the wrestlers run around in the school. Yeah, it sucks. The training sucks, but it prepares you, right? It prepares you. And honestly, a lot of that stuff you do is harder than a lot of other stuff in life. A lot of physical training in sports in high school is harder than probably most of what anyone else ever does. Because we get stuck in this comfort zone. We get into this comfort zone at work, and we just accept this 8 to 5, right? It's not 9 to 5. If you're blue collar, like I was at least, it was an 8 to 5. So I always thought the world was on 8 to 5. So you 9 to 5ers are lucky. You got an extra hour of sleep. I could have used that extra hour of sleep like 500 times, right? I don't know about you. I always used to be sleep deprived in school. Go to bed at midnight, wake up at 6. You do that over and over again, and I could barely get out of bed. Literally, our basketball conditioning was so hard, I could hardly get out of bed the next morning. Like, how am I going to go to school? I can't walk. It was just so hard. Yeah. I mean, discipline. You know, putting in the time. It's going to equal a reward. So, what I'm saying is, I want to get you to believe in yourself. As a blue-collar man, you might think that, where you're at is going to determine. Like, your past doesn't have to equal your future. Tony Robbins says that, the great motivational speaker, all the time. Your past doesn't have to equal your future. If you can follow what I'm going to share with you on the board behind me, you can make this work. If you did 2 days and you got through football camp and you got through soccer conditioning and basketball practices, where I'm from, it's really competitive. It's like cutthroat, hard-nosed dog. It's really ruthless, competitive. Like it's pretty tough, and it's way tougher in the bigger cities. Way tougher. Way more boys to compete with. Harder. Way more competition. People you go to the same school that you don't even know. When you go to high school with 3,000 people, now that wasn't me. My high school class was like 150 maybe. I don't know. My whole high school was probably like 400 total. But when you go to these bigger schools with like 4,000 kids, it probably prepares you for the real world a little bit better, assuming you get out and you don't just stay stuck. Like, if you're stuck and you don't care about changing, then I can't help you. You got to want to change in order to actually have a change in your life. It sounds stupid because it's so simple, but look, if you want to make more money, that's a change, then you have to change. Something you're doing has to change. All right? So what I have on the board can be that. All right? So I'm going to give you simple, quick 6 steps that can help you make more money starting right away. All right? Step number 1 is just get started. Just to get started, it costs $7 to have your own online business. If any of you guys is tuning on, drop a comment as well where you're tuning on from. It's always cool to see that. $7 to start your own online business, right? Like, think about it. You probably spend 3 times that every weekend on beer. You're getting drunk every weekend. You're complaining to your friends. You're drinking your Natty Light and your Busch Light, and you're wondering why your life sucks, right? It's like, man, I want to travel. I want to actually get out of this small town. I want to actually make more than $4,000 a month, or $2,000 even. If you're working a menial minimum wage job, you're barely bringing home anything, right? You might live with your parents still. That's fine. If all that stuff is happening, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to diss you. I'm trying to motivate you. If you want a change from that lifestyle, follow these 6 simple steps on the board. Seriously, it's that simple. Like I said, if you've been through college too, if you went through conditioning and you can run and you've done hard fitness training programs and you stuck to a diet, then this stuff is easy. I mean, simple, like plug and play. If you got your degree and you stuck it out in college, kudos to you. This can work for you too, all right? But you want to make more money, what you need is these 6 steps, all right? Number 1 is get started. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is like the thief of success. It holds back the majority of people in life. Procrastination, doubt. It's accompanied by delay. Oh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Let me put that off one time. It's procrastination. It's all procrastination. Fear. It's gonna hold you back, right? You gotta dismantle those grips of conformity that are holding you down and bringing you into the quicksand. Help! Wait, I'm in this job. It pays me. So I'm okay because I can afford food and buy my car insurance and maybe pay my little rent. Like, come on, man. You gotta make a change. All right? You gotta do something different. So I'm bringing you guys the motivation. Step 2 is get the link. Now, if you get started for $7, it's not that much of an investment to ask for, right? You're really just dipping your toes in the water, just getting involved and figuring out what it's all about. What I really need you to do, I need you to believe in yourself. You need to believe that this is possible for me. If this crazy, piss-stained, white t-shirt, average dude bro all over the place on camera, if I can do this, then you can do it too. That's what you need to think, right? That's what you need to think. The only reason I can talk the way I do now and get up and get on videos and have confidence and speak is because I've done this 1,000 times, literally 1,000 times. So if you just think of this like practice in basketball, what do? You practice. You shoot those free throws. You do your dribbling drills. You get down on defense. Like, you do the fundamentals. Treat it the same way. Treat this like a sport. And the funny thing is, we have competitions. We have competitions to bring out that fun, friendly, competitive drive and to bring our unit together, our Millennial Men Movement team. There's been a lot of people on my team that have made extra money, that have used this business to grow their business. So that could be you. And other people in the company, tens of thousands of people, thousands of blue-collar men use this system I'm talking about to quit their job. All right? So I'm going to go through these fast. Number 3, I put these on my Twitter so you can check my tweets. Number 3 is posting value. Every day, put out content that is inspiring and motivational and funny, making people laugh, good information, right? Put out value. And then connect. Go follow people. Hit that follow button. Give people follows. They're going to follow you back. If you want to grow your followers, follow people. Add people on Facebook. Follow people on Instagram. Do whatever, right? I pretty much only use Twitter, and that works for me. But use anything you want. Connect with your audience, and then message them. Like, you spend the time watching Netflix and TV and stupid shit like that. You can spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day sitting down on your phone messaging people. That's how you're going to make money. That's how I make money on my Twitters. I do shout-outs. I do coaching. I do Twitter growth programs. I do Power Lead System. I sell Lead Lightning. Right? Almost all my customers have come right from Twitter. And then the last thing is traffic. If you want immediate traffic, you can go to this site, dfysolos.com. You can buy these ads that push all these people to your site, and they enter their email, and they become a lead, and then some people become sales. And that's how you grow your business. Those 6 steps. And if you want more in-depth training, click that link I plugged and get started today for just $7, and I'll give you more detailed, specific, in-depth training to help you succeed. I'll go over all these steps more in depth. I got 2 courses to give you for free, and it's really that simple. So get started today. As always, stay motivated.